This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Crude Estate Trading Frank. It's approximately 9:11 p.m. I literally have to finish this webinar by 9:35, 9:40, because I have to pick up cat food. I'm dead serious. I have to pick up cat food. All right? We have 3 beautiful rescued cats and 4 rescued dogs. And those are major priorities, okay? Dogs are safe in my wife's hand, and the cats, I have to get the food before the store closes. Pet vet. All right? So that's the way it goes. So let's try to make this short and sweet and to the point, and let's make it simple. So thank you for attending. Full disclosure, this is purely for financial education, not for solicitation or advice. Welcome, my great members. And session will be recorded, uploaded to the YouTube channel on Crude_Trading. We have an Instagram channel that every night I put out a couple of charts on trades, real trades that we did. Remember, we'll always have losses, but those trades that we do are the ones that are going to make way more than the losses. That's the story of life. That's the story of a trader. The story of a trader is the story of a human being. All right? Let's get with it. Some of you will get it faster. Some of you will take it a little bit longer. It's okay. That's fine. All right, let's move on. Lots of big things happening. Today was tax day, the tax deadline, July 15th. And the market still went up. Like, wow. We had a big push down, big push up, and the markets ended up 227 points. We had a lot of selective winners. Not everything was up. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty and the details of like those small cap great companies that I'm buying and loading up on. And if I win, I'm going to win big. If I don't, I'm not going to be out on the street. Like BLNK, like SONO, like VBIV, which is a huge winner for us. Got to look away from the big names, the Apples, the Netflixes, the Amazons, the Teslas, the Booking.com that was up $100 today. Got to move away from, I'm not saying you should do it, but I'm just simply saying think about the small caps also. Companies which can be the next Intels, the next Teslas. Blink, BLNK. Why do I like it so much? Some of you might own it. Why do you guys like it so much? Or maybe you don't like it. Why is Blink a hot commodity and a cheap option to buy month after month? Somebody please answer me.
So charging for an electric car.
Yes, for the EV, electronic vehicles, for Tesla, for Nikola, for all those great companies. Without charging, is the car going to move?
Nope.
Right. So if you want to drive 1,200 miles from New Jersey down to Texas and 2,300 miles down to California, the coast, you think you want a Blink charger along the way as you move along?
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I hate EVs. I do. I love gas guzzling V12, V8 engines. But what does that matter? The world is changing. Okay? Why do I like companies like VBIV that have delivered some very beautiful profits for her, if you for us, if you have been fast enough? What is VBIV? Yes. Why do I like Moderna? That I've been pushing on this service since it was $19. Where did Moderna go today, my friends?
88, 87.
And this is the first time it went to 88, 90?
No, I think second time.
Yes, you're right. Are you guys hearing my friend RD?
Yes.
And how good did it feel to buy Moderna calls at 4 and sell it at 12 right at the opening of the market?
Made my week.
There you
Good,
go. Now we're talking like traders, not like wusses. All right? Exactly. Look, I take losses. I'm going through a lot of family issues. Good things, good things. Always believe in God, and I always believe in God. I mean, I sit there, have my drinks, and I put my hand up and I said, God, it is because of you of where we are. Am I an evangelist? Yes, I am. I'm an evangelist for the markets. I'm an evangelist for life. I'm grateful for every dollar that I make, my friends. All right? So the point is that there are many ways to skin the cat in the market. So are you guys going to learn that way? Maybe. I'm not here to force you to learn. You know, it's up to you. I'm just trying to find one of the indicators. Hold on. Simple, Bollinger, pivot I have, and I need full stores. Hold on. And every time you watch the video, you can replicate what I'm doing. It's not rocket science. Look, I told you people to buy Tesla at 160, at $2.60 and $3. Can somebody tell me where that fucking call went? Oops, somebody's going to sue me someday. Like, you use that word too much. Hey, I'm from New York. I use that, okay? In that case, sue Trump, all right? Well, he doesn't use that word, okay? But the thing went to 140. I could have made millions on that. Did I? No. Did I make some very good money on it? Yes. From $1.60. It's all on print. All of my videos, all of my Twitter feed. It went to $140. The 1,500 calls.
Unbelievable. Freaking amazing.
And this shit happens in the market. And it will happen with those small caps that I'm telling you guys to buy. That's the market. It's called financial pornography. I'm dead serious.
Hey, Frank, it went up to 284.
What? The 1,500 calls went to 284?
284 yet on Friday.
Tesla went to 1,800, right? 1,700 something.
I'm shutting this goddamn fucking webinar down. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I'm the one who called it. And I threw staggered profits at 20, 30, 40. It went to 300, 284. Holy
yes,
shit.
Yes, it did.
And thank you for mentioning that because it makes me so disgusted. I want to throw up right now. And does it, if it doesn't make you guys throw up, then honestly, you guys are complete losers. I want to throw up right now.
I'm sick to my stomach. I'm not kidding you.
I could have made $3 million taking care of all my debts, all my friends, everyone that I owe money to.
Oh.
Not that I owe money to anyway. seriously. But people that want to help. Holy shit. And is that the only one that went like that? Amazon went like that too, not like Tesla style. So what I want to get to with all of you is that I literally have like 15 minutes to close this session. But what I have to is like the market is not nuts. People tell me market is madness. Yeah, fuck you, madness if you're not in the game. What the hell? This is what we have to go to bed with at night. What do we do this for? For our like glorification, like, oh yeah, you know, I'm the biggest trader in the world, like blah, blah, blah. No, it is for our families, for our charities, to help our armed forces, to help the people that we love. So every time that we cannot help them because we didn't make that much is a sin. Do you guys understand what I just said?
Every word.
Every word of it. Because every dollar that we didn't make is every dollar that we lost. That's why I keep on pushing you guys on so many great trades. Short-term trades, intermediate trades, long-term swing trades that go from 10 to 4 to 18, like ABMD. Our calls that were expiring at $1. They went to 7 today. Expand your universe of stocks that you're looking at. America, our great nation, has great companies. We're talking financial stuff here. Okay, let the political stuff play it out on your own. We're going to be okay. But think about companies like Teladoc. Think about small companies like VBIC. Yesterday, this morning, I literally slapped myself. I did. I slap myself sometimes, and I'm an idiot. I wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm looking at this thing, GRJC. I know the name. It is a Chinese financial company. GRJC. I used to play it 2 years ago. Stock was already up 40% at 17. I said, shit, should I buy 200 shares? Should I buy 400 shares? I fucking didn't. And you know where it went? JRJC, when the market opened, went to $31 fucking dollars. So who's the loser? Me, me, me. That's how you're going to look at yourself as a trader. When you get pissed at yourself is when you make the real FU money. I had a great day. I had multiple winners across the board, whether it's VMC, whether it's even Biogen, that I've been buying the calls like nobody's business. Because I believe the stock will pop 15 points. And you can buy the calls at 30, 40 cents, 60 cents, 80 cents. How many times have I done that? Can somebody tell me? And then I sell them at $3, $4, $5? I don't need to know any answers because I know my faults. I know my strengths. Do you guys know your strengths or your weaknesses? That's the problem. I'm going to play Netflix tomorrow, but I'm going to play common. I'll probably buy like a couple of shares because the options won't work. Why? Because there are bloated premiums. The market makers know that the gamblers want to be in there. So if you want to buy a call, maybe it will work. I'm just going to buy a couple of common shares. All right, let me get into this stuff. Are you guys with me so far?
Yep. Let's go.
Am I getting into your frigging trading souls, all of you?
Yes, you are.
Am I a real guy?
Yes, you are. Tank.
I think so. I think so. Because we don't bullshit in this business. I mean, in this service. All right? I'm the one who acknowledged that I could have made so much money on Tesla. It's not even funny because I'm the one who called it at $1.60, at $2, at $3, and it went Like Aldi said, what? To 284? I don't believe that.
I took a picture just to
Oh,
remind me myself what I did.
holy shit.
Good
Because
for you, Aldi.
today it went to 87. Well, Aldi didn't carry it all the way either. Because if he did,
No way. No way. I
I
wish.
would actually lean over and say, Aldi, marry me. All right. Aldi's a great trader. He's learning fast. He had no idea about technical analysis and stuff a couple of months ago. And look at him today. Look at him today. You guys need to look at Aldi, my friend. And I'm not just stroking his ass, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for my language. It's New York language, all right? Is the fact that this guy, this kid from nowhere has learned to read the markets. And a lot of it has to do with Clueless Ape trading. Yes or no?
Everything has to do with you, Clueless Ape trade.
Well, never
Everything.
eulogize me. The reason you're learning so fast is because you are passionate. You're hungry to make money, to take care of all the great things that we have to take care of. The difference between you and the rest of the excusers and the few people who cancel here and there is because they are all goddamn losers. Why? Because they don't want to learn. They don't want to do the hard work. It is a hard business. It's not that hard. And now the markets want to go higher. So what the fuck, man? Let's make hay while the sun shines. All right? I'm the one who was kind of bearish. I still have those trades that I do. I scalp like 10 points, 15 points on TVIXY. I love that. I buy a couple of shares, like, whoa, it's up 20 points. Like, oh, great. Guess what happens? Next day, it's down 20 points. Doesn't matter. The rest of my stuff is going up. My long stuff is going up. You know what the TVIXF is, right? It's the 3 times VIX. Right now, it's at 110.80. It'll probably be at 130 by whenever. It was just at 127 2 days ago. And I know some of you made some good money on it. I know Heisenberg loves the TVXY because he wants the market to collapse 2,000 points, which I actually do also, because I am tired of the market just ramping up. I am, as a bull guy, bullish guy. All right, so let's go down here. I got to make this quick. So if any of you want to actually understand, some of you new members, like how Aldi does it, not that he's winning every trade, but just in general, how he's grown his account, please connect with him. Connect with him. Aldi, what's your Twitter handle?
It's I don't even know how to use. Just give me 1 second. It's my name, Aldemar Garcia.
Okay, well, anyone who wants to talk to Aldi, just let me know. I'll tell him. Okay, talk to him. Gentlemen?
Yeah.
Let's play secret.
Okay, no kid talk right now, please. Okay. This is serious adult business going on here. Okay, this, my friends, on a Dow Jones Industrial Average, I haven't put the SPX, is a serious cup and handle. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see this?
Yep, I
Now,
do.
we could be down 400, 500 points, 700 points, but it is cup and handle. And I know one thing. Our president, whether you like him or not, Donald Trump, as long as he keeps the markets according to Clueless Ape trading charts, he will win the election. If this breaks, he will lose the elections. Chart talk. I'm telling you right now. Because if this happens, okay, and this cup and handle breaks below 24,577 on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, see you later. He ain't winning the elections. So you can bet your butt that regardless of the fluctuations, we're going to stay within this cup and handle. I'm going to actually send this video to Donald. I told, like I said in many webinars, I still have a CFO's number on my iPhone from back in the days. Okay, that's it. It's as simple as that. Do you hear this type of analysis? and how accurate our analysis is on CNBC or Bloomberg? Any of you? I'm just asking. Or other trading services? I'm just
No
asking.
way. No way.
No, I'm just asking from somebody else. Like, do you guys hear like our superb predictive analytics? I don't think so. Because I scour a lot of services. I look at a lot of StockTwits guys. Some of them really smart. But I look at the charts. I'm like, what the fuck are you putting up there? Nobody can understand it. Either it's too complicated or it's too simple. It's just like woman looking for a husband or a husband looking for a wife. If it's too simple or too complicated, you don't want to be in the middle. You want somebody in the middle. Actually, my wife is actually very complicated. She's too smart. I'm just kidding. So my point is that yes. So it's a big cup and handle. So what's going to happen on the Dow? I think it's going to happen like this. One, economy is coming up. Two, we have Moderna and Regeneron and Gilead and so many other great biotech American businesses working on the virus. The virus will be killed. Okay? We have enough coronavirus killer companies that are working in America and in China and in Europe. But ours are the best of the lot. Look at Moderna's thing. And Moderna is run by a French Syrian guy or whatever. Just nothing racial about what happens in America. It is about brains, like I always keep on pushing. I saw the guy's interview. Sounds like this French aristocrat sitting there like, oh my God, you know. But it made sense. And then Moderna's main executive was speaking early this morning. For top research scientists, great minds. America, it's about minds. We love people who have brains, no color, creed, or whatever. I don't give a shit what other people say. America has always been the brain drain. Have you guys ever heard that term, brain drain? We always attract the best people in the world. When Donald, because of Stephen Miller, who I think is a complete fucking jerk, okay, said that every single foreign student couldn't take classes, and these are the minds that built Google. And even Elon Musk is a South African. And all these great companies in Silicon Valley, guess what happened? They withdrew from that. You can't push away brains. These are people who built the first atomic bomb here. Was a refugee from Germany, a Jewish person. Who was Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer, yep.
Read history, American history. So it's not about color, creed, or whatever. Let's keep the brains. You want to defeat China in their race to dominate the world? Keep the brains. You know who keeps the fucking brains? The friggin' Canadians. The Canada takes more brains than us because we put in stupid immigration fucking policies to keep away the brains. Oh, you can't come here. You can't bring your wife. What is this? A forced South American refugee breaking the border wall? No, these are guys starting at Harvard, Tufts, Boston University, like Stanford. They're doing their MBAs while our kids are smoking pot and sitting there drinking bad beer and waving a flag. They have these kids. We want them. End of story. You know, you guys all agree with me. So when Trump said, oh, do all of them have to go back because they can't take online classes, they can sit in the... So what the stupid shit is that? And then Harvard and everyone sued him, sued the administration, and they backed off. Thank God. Do we want to lose these minds? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No offense, man. Do we want to lose a couple of like guys storming the border? Yeah, it's okay with me. All right, close the border. We don't need like 900 zillion people coming through here. I understand that part. It's not an open border. But do you want to keep away the brains? I don't think so. End of story. All right, so that's the story. It's a beautiful cup and handle. I love it. Now, let's take a look at it. And by the way, anyone offended with what I'm saying? I don't care. It's my service. And I'm a patriot. So that's all that matters. Okay, next. Somebody's like, this guy's crazy. So what? Still looking good. Now, let's take a look at this. This is the most exciting chart that I can show you. This is a weekly chart of our markets going into, I would say, early August. Do you see anything wrong in the technical picture? Can I ask you all?
Not me.
Not at all.
So what are we looking at? Because look, I don't make up stories. I just look at charts. All right. So I'm trying to read the chart. So we're looking at 33 on the S&P futures, give or take. S&P, S&P is the same, give or take 5-7 points. We're looking at the upper Bollinger at 33.62. So that means we have roughly another 50 points, 50 times 7, another 300 to 400 points before we hit a real roadblock. Look at this. It is gaping higher. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the picture. When the markets are down like 500 points, or they're up 500, they're only up down up only 50 or 60 like the day was today. What do I keep on showing you? Look at the big picture. Let's look at the small picture. Remember, the small picture is what we make the money on, right? The options. The big picture is what we hold our positions on. Yes or no? That's how traders have to think. And I do apologize to all of you that because of my family issues and stuff, and thank God things are getting better, that I haven't had a chance to do these amazing, powerful advanced coaching sessions with all my new members, many of them who signed up over the last couple of weeks. And I intend to start that this weekend, because this is the stuff you guys have to look at instead of touching your butt and seeing if your diaper is wet. All right? And how much your P&L is down. You buy a call at $3 and it's down to $2. You're like, oh my God, it's all over. No, it's not all over. Do you have to dollar cost average? Do you have to look to see if the charts are fine? That's how real traders work. That's how the Modernas work. That's how the Boeings work. Who made money on Boeing today?
I did.
I did.
Good. And Boeing's going to 200 plus bucks. Who made money on CCL? I'm sure some of you did. And the stock just did the secondary offering, which means they raised money on the market. And the stock is only down a few points. Means they raise money. Remember, as the stock goes higher, they're like, okay, let's go sell some more shares and buy some secondary offering. Want to know what that means? Go to investopedia.com. Teladoc was up like 13 bucks today. Zoom, we made money on during the day. And the stock is down a little bit after hours because Barron's, the stupid ass, like really, Barron's is really stupid. They're like, oh, Zoom, they're like, now that the world is opening up, Zoom's not going to work anymore. Yeah, the world's really opening up. I don't think so. I think the vaccine is working. But do we all have a shot in the arm? I don't think so. I'm always showing ideas, small and big. How you guys deal with it takes a little bit of time. Some people catch on faster. Some people know how to spread their money that they're doing. Okay, let's move on to this. This is beautiful. What's wrong with this chart? Nothing. So let's move on to the next one. I really have to stop, like literally in like 5 minutes. Hold on. If I don't get the cat food, the cats are going to just lose it. I'm that serious. Daily chart. Where are my lines? What the hell happened here? Okay, this one I like a lot. I don't know what happened in investing.com, but please look at Twitter feed because I have all my lines drawn here and everything. What is wrong with this? Sorry, guys. See, all my structures that I draw over it disappeared. So all you have to do is simply, there's something wrong with the system. So these are the ones that I use for my that's a chat room. Too many screens in front of me. And I will host for everybody. I don't care who paid for the advanced coaching sessions, who didn't. Everybody come on in 9 o'clock because I got a busy day with the family stuff, with the hospital visits and everything. But I do want to connect with all of you this Saturday, my friends, at 9 a.m. So please be there. Let's go through a lot of stuff, and I can show you a lot more. And I don't have the rush for the cat food because I'm getting it tonight. So don't worry about dog food. We got the stash from Costco. So bottom line is, this is the chart that I rely on. I showed you this chart with arrows, like all kinds of stuff all through the day. These are the charts I'll explain very clearly so you guys know how to handle your positions. In the meantime, stocks that I like, stocks that I don't like, it's all in the Twitter feed. And this is another one, big arrows. Even if we crashed all the way down to 3184, that'd be down like what? Almost 300 points, 200 points. I wouldn't be worried because all the channels are saying higher. Now, this is the date. Last thing I'll say, guys, 9:42. Gotta be out of here at 9:45. Okay? End of July. Sometime, according to my chart readings, and I'll talk about this on Saturday, sometime between after the window dressing is done, let's say that between the 27th and the 30th, I would say 28th and 30th of July, we need to really go into cash a lot. The first part of August, in my opinion, is going to be ugly. So let's be prepared for it. Let's buy those TVXY. Let's buy some VIX calls. Let's buy some SPY puts. And by that time, what we need to happen, and listen carefully, this is going to be big money in your pocket, is we need the markets to ramp up big time towards 3260 or so, which can happen by this week, by the way things are going. But I believe that somewhere around 3260, 3300, the markets are going to take a nice, fat, ugly drop. Let's make money off that. Are you guys ready with me on that?
Yeah, big time.
Let's do it. But
Let's go.
Let's not get bearish. We have made some good money on TVXY. I told you guys to buy it at 110. It went to 132. Okay? Don't have to buy them. Buy 10 shares. Buy 20 shares. It's a 20-point move, 30-point move. You want to buy 100 shares? That's like $2,000, $3,000, depending on the size of your account and the margin that you have. But for smaller traders, buy 10 shares. Buy 20 shares. I love the TVXY. It is the VIX on juice. So what I'm basically saying is I think that somewhere around the 3,300, 3,300, we are going to hit a real roadblock. And by that time, things are going to be so stretched out. The VIX is going to be down to about 25, 26. And follow my VIX charts, my friends. I follow it like a hawk. And when I show the VIX charts, and we're going to talk about this on Saturday, I'm going to show you how to replicate it on your side. Just make it happen. We love America winning. Of course we do. We don't like greedy traders. That's why I spread my wealth in these small stocks here and there. Let them fly. I'm bulked up on Blink. I'm bulked up on VBF, IV, and all these stock. I am not bulked up in Amazon. I am not playing Apple. I missed out on Tesla the last run, even though I called it. I like Nikola. I think the stock is good for 80 bucks. Okay. So I'm being very selective, but stocks like managing the trades and stuff, I know it's hard business. I understand that. So the advanced coaching students will learn. All of us will learn on Saturday as much as I can put through. And on that note, guys, I got to run for that cat food. All right. And my little baby is going to go, my 12-year-old Persian is going to go to grooming tomorrow. So I might be a little bit late when I come into the trading office. But you guys make my evening. God bless you all. Get the referrals in. Let's make money and just make it happen. Anybody who doesn't believe in the U.S. markets should just simply leave the United States. God bless you all, guys. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Frank.
Bye.